Rangers have managed to start their campaign in the Cinch Premiership with all 3 points, but it wasn't easy against a pretty good, determined and rugged as always Livingston side, but Rangers managed to come away with a 2-1 victory in the end, despite the plastic pitches, despite Livingston's defence, despite Noble giving Rangers a torrid time up front. And it was goals from Arfield and Tavernier in the space of 2 minutes. It turned it all around for Rangers, and they came out 2-1 winners to start the season and go top of the table. Now, in terms of performances, man, this was not a great performance from Rangers, man. You look at this and you're thinking, man, is this really the team that we've been bigging up all season? Why? Personally, I haven't been bigging them up, but a lot of people are expecting good things, and we didn't see it here today. John Souttar, a defender that I think is top quality. He was anything but top quality today, and Noble was torturing him, especially for the first goal. I mean, Noble just turns him around, just out-muscles him, out-powers him, just like runs through him, essentially. You've got McLaughlin just standing there in no man's land, and Noble just dinks it over the top of McLaughlin for a chip, and the ball lands in the back of the net, man. So a really poor goal, I think, for Rangers to concede in the opening 5 minutes. Yeah, Barisic, I think, could do a lot more. He wasn't doing anything. Souttar cannot get out strengthened like that, and McLaughlin, I don't see why he was so far off his line. I think he should do better as well. So I think you could blame the Livingston goal on a lot of Rangers players, to be honest. Now, Livingston did have the ball in the back of the net again. It was given a foul, so it didn't stand. Whether it was a push or not, I don't know. It's debatable. I mean, there was a push there, but it was a very light push, and I thought it was. I don't know. I don't think it was a free kick, to be honest. I didn't. But Rangers there got a wee bit lucky. Then Rangers in the second half didn't have a single shot in the first half, which I thought was shocking. I mean, this first half they looked incredibly toothless. And I mean, I know it is only the first competitive game of the season for Rangers, and Livingston have been playing competitive games in the Premier Sports Cup, so I wouldn't look too much into it. First game, whatever, but first half they didn't look too good. Didn't have a single shot on target. Going into the second half, Rangers' expected goal ratio based on the shots per target quota thing, whatever that thing is, it was like 0.22. So Rangers here, even though they had a lot of possession and they were getting forward, they were getting shots away, they weren't really, they weren't good shots, they weren't chances, they weren't really creating anything in terms of creating goals. But then Kolak put the ball in the back of the net. He was deemed to be offside, and it was, again, another really hard decision here. It was close. I think he probably was just offside, but I mean, it was tight. Be interesting to see what VAR would say, but he did look just offside. And then 20 minutes to go, Rangers fans getting restless, and you're thinking at this stage already, the league's over. Well, not the league's over, but you thought there was a good chance here that Rangers would drop points today against Livingston, which would not be an ideal start to this season. But it was Arfield with a goal. He got Rangers back on level terms with a Kent assist. Then Tavernier stepped up, the captain, the man that is always reliable for Rangers, banged in a free kick 2 minutes later, and this gave Rangers a 2-1 lead. And that was pretty much it. They seen it out. Did they deserve it though? I'm not too sure. David Martindale thinks that his team deserved a draw. I think he's got a point, to be honest. I don't think Rangers were great today. Felt like Livingston defended well. I thought Noble was really good up front, and he looks to be a really good find for Livingston. So I think he'll be their main man going forward. And we're wondering if Livingston will be able to survive in the league. Off this show, and I say yeah. I mean, I think they will be able to survive. I mean, just based off this show and alone, they were really good today. And on another day, they could have easily got more out of this game. But it wasn't to be. Rangers got off to a win. Sometimes winning games you ain't great in is a sign of champions. And if that's the case, maybe Rangers could be champions this year, because I don't think they were that good. But they did what they needed to do. They got the 3 points. That's the important thing. I mean, Rangers would have rather turned up here today and not played so great and picked up 3 points than turned up, played amazing, and left with a draw. It's as simple as that. So we'll see. Rangers start the season with 3 points, with a 2-1 victory, and Livingston start with a defeat, and David Martindale will probably be hitting the drink tonight. So that's it, guys, for Fog Fitba. First match review of the season. Looking forward to the rest of it. I got a sore throat as well, so if you're wondering why I sound like shit, then that is the reason. But yeah, Rangers go top of the table. We've got another 3 games kicking off at 3 PM. Should be interesting. Can anyone overtake Rangers? I think so. I expect a team to win by more than 2-1. So we'll see. We'll see. But at the moment, Rangers currently lead. If they end at the title race right now, Rangers would be champions for the 56th time. Insane. Till next time, though. Peace.